welcome to Athena Overland HQ. Today we're going to talk you through a bit about the truck and the trailer that we've got for our trip. As you can see, we've got a Nissan Patrol. This was the second vehicle that James has bought. The first one was a Nissan Pathfinder that got us the bug, as it were, for overlanding. It took us places that we'd never really been before. We had a James Brood tent that we took on top of the Pathfinder. We took a couple of trips with it. We just found that the Pathfinder was nowhere near as reliable as we wanted it to be. So we upgraded and we've got a Nissan Patrol now.
Yep.
Ready? Okay.
Yep.
So after quite a lot of research on working out what we were going to do with the space and how we were going to travel, we decided to buy ourselves a trailer. And there's a lot of trailers out there. It just so happened that we managed to find a Metalian trailer, which is in Germany. And after a very long trip over there in pretty wintry conditions, brought it back. If you Helen pans over there, we set her up.
So this is our trailer. This is our lovely trailer that James spent 24 hours driving to go and collect. When we got it, it was pretty stock, didn't have a huge amount of stuff in it. It was just basic. It had the drawer slides up back, all the storage solutions that it had, basic water system, but that was pretty much it. No electrics, no gadgets, nothing sort of built in. It just came as a basic unit. So we talk you through a bit of what we've done to it. So firstly, roof tent. Our James Brood roof tent came and we had to get some front runner roof bars that are specially mounted. Once we had the roof tent on here, as you can see, it's not really that high, and we had a bit of an issue with getting cover at the right height. Looking at how high that entrance point is, we then had a bit of an issue with how we're going to fix an awning up there. Can't fix an awning to the side of the roof tent. We had a couple of ideas with Dem 4x4 about extendable brackets, about folding brackets. They're all far too complicated and extremely expensive to custom make. So we came up with a bit of a compromise, and that's these fixed brackets. So these are specially designed for this trailer, these bars and this awning by Dem 4x4, just for us. So it's a bit of a compromise. We've lost the entrance point here, but what we do have is an awning at the right height for us to be covered and to be able to cook and sit under.
So on this side we've got our kitchen, we've got a hob with a glass screen that flips up. We decided not to use the back for the gas canister because in the EU we don't think that that's particularly legal, and also there isn't a gas canister that we could find that would actually fit in there, unfortunately. We're considering maybe modifying that so we can get a jerry can in there. I think it would be probably a better use of the space. Over here, so we decided to put in our, hopefully you can see it, in our gas canister inside the trailer. It's also nice and secure. At the top we've got plenty of storage for things, and we're planning to put a 12-volt oven, a marine oven up here. We have spent quite a lot of time trying to do the water system. We've had a few leaks on a couple of our trips as we've bogged about, and finally found a really good water filter which came with that faucet, so pretty happy with that, and obviously not quite tested but it definitely works. Up here we have more storage. That's the beautiful thing about these trailers, is it is full of storage. We have kind of modified, there are things you can buy, but saving ourselves money, we just got some cheap stuff off Amazon that velcros down onto the material, and you can just put in things like cutlery and things like that. Closing that, we have a few drawer slides. So if we open this up, we've got this came with it, so this is really good, and it comes with a pouch for your cooking utensils, pots and pans, mugs, other things like that. And at the top, if I slide that out, it goes forever. And in here we have tins and just space for food and bin bags and things like that. And in here we have our much loved National Lunar fridge, which is a seriously impressive bit of kit. We're going to use it for food on travelling and for storing medicines and things like that. it can be it's a freezer on this side at the moment, it can be a fridge on this side, or it can be a freezer, fridge, I think. But we're using it as a smaller freezer and a big fridge at the moment.
So out the back we've got really big, robust drawer. As you can see, we've got some front runner wolf boxes. We do have a fourth, so they fit really nicely, perfectly into that space, and we've still got room at the front as well. And even below that, where it doesn't work, it's jammed.
It's awkward.
Fine. We've got another drawer which goes all the way back. So much useful space in this trailer. They've really thought about everything, and everything's just maximised at what we can get in. These pouches are really useful to grab things out, so we've got bits of string and a washing line in here. We've got batteries, always useful to have a ton of batteries. Tissues and toilet paper, wash bag. This one's currently empty, we're not fully packed yet, so that one's still empty. We've got a small camping table in there, and then we've got first aid kit, so that's a quick grab first aid kit. We've got a lantern. These are brackets for the trailer. These are stakes for the dogs, you might have noticed them howling, so that's for them to just be clipped onto outside. We've got these two things which are really useful. We've got spare parts and we've got tools in there, spanners and everything. A throw line, which is a bit of safety gear just for if we're around water, and if you get into trouble into water, it's something really useful to have, you can chuck out. And then this is something that we've made ourselves, and James is going to talk you through it, but it's a solution that we've come up with for our awning room tent.
So one thing that was really important to us, and Helen especially, was that we had a secure room out of the weather, wind aside, to keep ourselves nice and dry. But once we had it all set up and we had the awning out and the room on, which we'll show you in a minute, we noticed that there was this massive space here, all the way through to the outside world. If it's raining, we found that drips would come down off this awning side onto here and then just drip into the trailer, onto the hob while we were cooking, and wind would just blow wind through. So we went for a bit of a design process. We found a bit of ripstop material, it's waterproof, glued some Velcro onto it, and put Velcro up onto here as well, on the top of underneath the awning, and stuck it onto the side of the trailer, with the hope that we could create a screen to sort of cover ourselves in a little bit better. I hope that it also stays like that for a long time. So here's the result of our engineering. Again, bit of Velcro at the top, a bit of Velcro at the bottom, and some waterproof ripstop material to stop the wind from getting in.
Talk you through the other side of the trailer. So you know we've got the kitchen on that side. This side is our bedroom. Basically, just a whole load of space for us to put our clothes. Again, loads more space underneath. Taking a side each, loads of space to fit all of our clothes, shoes, everything that we need to take with us. And if you come in a little bit closer, you can see our lovely switch panel. So, first switch is on the panel. What does the second one do? Lights. Second one does lights at the back. Third one, you've got lights in here. This one switches on the water pump. I'm not going to switch that on just yet. And this is a spare one that we've got at the moment. We're probably going to wire either the oven or some additional work lights into that. We've also got 12 volt cigarette plug, and we've got 2 USB charging points here as well. And you'll notice we've got a 3-pin socket here. This isn't connected up to the battery, it's connected up to what our mains charger will be. So that comes through a consumer unit, because obviously 240 volts is quite a lot, so it needs to go through a consumer unit. So we would only really be able to use this when we're at a campsite, say, and plugged into mains electrics. Yeah. Like I said, this trailer came with pretty much nothing in it, so all of the electrics we've done ourselves with the help of YouTube. Neither of us are electricians, so if you want to pop your head in there, you can see we've got a really good Odyssey, I think it's a P1800 leisure battery, so that's a serious battery with a custom made 4x4 battery mount for us. As you can see, like I said, we've got the consumer unit up here that comes through from the side when we plug into mains. We've got a C-check charger, so that comes from the Patrol, so we've wired the Patrol. When the engine starts, that then comes through here and charges the battery from the engine. It also has the option for a solar panel charger, so if we were to get a solar panel, we could charge the battery using the solar panel. Okay, so we've also got that red box, which is a Durite charger. That'll charge the battery when we're plugged into mains. So we've got the potential for 3 different methods of charging that battery. So we've got the truck through the C-Tech, we've got mains through the Durite charger, and we've also got the option of doing solar panel if we were to get a solar panel. So that keeps the battery nice and healthy and topped up. Of course, everything goes through our fuse box. Whenever you're doing 12-volt electrics, run it through a fuse, stay nice and safe. I don't know what else to say. So the last things that we've got in this little section is our SureFlow water pump, so that came with the trailer, and a carbon filter as well. So we've actually got 2 filters working through our system. And as you can see here, we've got 2 water tanks, 68 litre water tanks, I believe. So we can carry a huge amount of water with us, and we've got 2 really good filters that's going to keep that water nice and clean for us as well. Okay, lastly, I'll just excuse the dog, we've got a nose cone at the front, and again every bit of space on this trailer is useful. So this nose cone at the front for us is just going to have, at the moment we've got an axe log in there. We're going to have maybe some bits of wood, a lot of the wet dog stuff's going to live in there, and our chocks that we put the trailer on is going to live in there. These are our wires that we've put through from the mains charging point, so that goes through there. And we've also got the other wires that go into the C-Tech that run across the front, and our nifty little barrier just to keep them nice and protected. As you can see, a bit of a beast. I don't know why I tapped it. It was a bit awkward. As you can see, this is like, okay. As you can see, so starting off with the truck, as you can see, why are you doing that thing?
Goodbye, Mr. Second.